Strength is often misunderstood. People think it looks like power or control or being unaffected. But real strength doesn't shout, it doesn't dominate, it doesn't need to prove anything. Real strength is silent, it's invisible, it's built in the unseen spaces, in the moments when no one is watching, in the storms no one knows you're facing, in the choices you make that no one else will ever see. Inner strength isn't about becoming invincible, it's about becoming unshakable. Not because life gets easier, but because you become deeper. This is not something you're born with. It's something you build, day by day, choice by choice, until the foundation is so strong and that nothing outside of you can shake what's within. It begins with stillness, because only in stillness can you hear what's really going on. Inside. When the noise fades, you feel the weight you've been carrying, the expectations, the fear, the shame. You've spent so much energy pretending to be okay that you forgot what strength really feels like. Strength isn't the absence of pain. It's the presence of awareness. It's choosing to stay present even when it hurts, even when you want to run. Stillness reveals what noise tries to hide, and that's where the real work begins. Strength grows when you stop outsourcing your power. You don't wait for permission. You don't beg for approval. You stop asking the world to validate your worth. Because the more you seek strength in the outside world, the more fragile you become. External strength can be taken, but what's built inside you, it cannot be touched. You reclaim your power by taking full responsibility. Not blame, responsibility for your thoughts, for your energy, for the way you respond to life. That's not a burden, it's liberation. Discipline is sacred, not the kind that punishes, but the kind that honors. Discipline is the art of self-respect in motion. When you say you'll do something and do it, not because someone's watching, but because you are, you become trustworthy unto yourself. You stop breaking your own heart with broken promises, and that consistency becomes your strength. Tiny, invisible acts of discipline, done in silence, create a foundation that no storm can shake. Strength is forged in failure, not success. Failure humbles you. It reveals the ego's illusions. It exposes the parts of you that still tie your value to outcomes. But if you're willing to feel the fall, to sit in the disappointment, without self-abandonment, you begin to see failure as a teacher, not a threat. Every time you rise without bitterness, every time you start again without shame, you become someone no loss can define. That's strength. You are only as strong as the boundaries you hold. Not walls, boundaries. The quiet lines you draw to protect your peace. The limits you set, not to punish others, but to preserve your soul. It takes strength to say no without guilt, to walk away without needing to explain, to choose yourself, not in selfishness, but in sacred self-respect. Boundaries are not about rejection. They are about alignment. And when you live in alignment, you live in power. Inner strength deepens in solitude. Not loneliness, solitude. The place where you meet yourself fully. Where nothing distracts you from your own truth. The world teaches you to fear silence, to fill the space, to scroll, to run. But real strength is found when you stop running. In solitude, you see who you really are. You remember your voice, your breath, your essence. And in that remembering, you stop needing anything outside of you to make you whole. You don't have to be loud to be strong. You don't have to be fearless to be powerful. You just have to be present, honest, and willing to show up again, willing to choose. Growth when it hurts, willing to stand alone if that's what truth requires. Because real strength isn't about being above the storm, it's about building a foundation so deep you become the mountain the storm breaks against. If this message reached something in you, don't let it fade. Reflect on it, live it, and share it with someone else who's ready to awaken their strength.